Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk to you guys about I just can't afford it. Let's get started and talk about it. As a matter of fact, in my opinion, I think that's one of the worst things that we can say, and I'll explain why in a moment. We know right now, and I've done videos on this on my channel, is we know that inflation is up. You hear people say all the time, oh, people are suffering, people are hurting right now, and I totally get that. I don't know everyone's situation, so I will say that first. And I know things are tough for a lot of people. I am definitely not taking away from that. I am very aware that it's very hard for people sometimes to even pay their bills. Their food budgets are going up. I totally get that. But that being said, I do hear many frugal people say, I can't afford it. And sometimes people live in such a tight budget where they don't have any what I call fun money, and they're always saying, I can't afford it. And the reason I decided to bring this up is I was on the phone with someone recently that was speaking about a relative of his. And he said that this relative would never go do anything. All she did was work, and if he asked her to do anything, she would say, oh, I just don't have the money for it. Oh, I just can't afford it. And she did have the money for it, but she always acted, and this is what this person told me on the phone, had poverty consciousness. She acted like she had lack. And I do think being frugal and a good steward of what we have and using all the resources that we have at our home, like one of you recently said, my house is a store. I thought that was brilliant. I think that's fabulous. But when we keep saying we can't afford it, I really believe in my heart we are attracting more lack and poverty into our life. Abundance isn't just about money. Abundance can be money, but abundance can be so many other things. Resources, friends, family, health, love, laughter, it could be anything. You can have abundance of all those things. But if we simply start reframing our money thoughts that, you know what, we could afford it if we really want it. If we really wanted this, we could have it. But is it something that we really want? That's why the mindful shopping has been so really good for me, is that I'm really working on reframing my thoughts. It's wonderful to save money and get great value. But if you want to do something, I don't like putting myself in a box where frugal people do these activities and frugal people don't do these activities and lump everybody into a category, because frugality is all about getting the best value and not wasting the resources that we have. But if we keep saying things like, oh, I'm worried about the economy, I'm worried about this, I'm worried about that, and you're always worried about money and you're always afraid of spending money. Have you met people that they just don't want to spend any money at all because they're so afraid? And when we do that, I feel like in our hearts that we create more lack and, like what I said, poverty into our life. What can we do about that to reframe some of those thoughts? Well, one of the things that I've been doing, you guys already know, I've mentioned it on so many videos, I've been doing a lot of what I call mindful shopping. That means where I don't ask if I need it, I say, hey, how badly do you really want it? And I usually wait a couple days, so that way I don't have buyer's remorse. So if I really want something like that slow cooker that I bought, then I really feel blessed that I have it. So number one, mindful shopping and purchasing things that bring you value. With all of that goes gratitude. Number two, giving more. I really think the more we give, the more we can receive. And if you want, people can't afford to give monetarily, it could be giving of your time. There's all different kinds of ways to give. This doesn't always have to be about money. So basically, being grateful, being mindful about what we are spending money on, enjoying our life and getting good value for the things, and realizing that there is so much abundance out there and so many blessings that are right on our fingertips, and realizing that and being grateful for that and saying, hey, I have money to afford whatever I want. Whatever I want, if I want it, I can have it. Because I think the more we keep saying we can't afford it and the more we put fear behind money, I think we attract poverty into our life. Imagine if all of us changed our attitude about money and we changed it more to gratitude and an abundance mindset. what would happen in our life and how many blessings do you think that we could attract to us? I know that this video is very different than what I normally talk about. And I think it's something that could be talked about more because frugality is fabulous. But on the other hand, I think that just like anything, it can be pushed too much where all we think about is lack, cutting back our spending, and basically just shaving everything to the bare bone. But with doing that, we also have the attitude of lack. So it's hard to find sometimes that balance. But I think being grateful for what we have and changing our money mindset to that of abundance, I think we could be blessed in so many ways, which in turn means we can bless others. Let me know what you guys think of this topic, and if you want to hear more of this type of topic on this channel. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. That's all I have to say for now. I love you, I appreciate you, and I'll see you on tomorrow morning's video. Bye-bye.